Traffic accidents aren't just a human issue, they also have a serious impact on animals, creatures that don't have the awareness of the dangers on the roads. They often find themselves in harm's way, unable to anticipate the risks of traffic. Many regions are starting to address this by creating wildlife corridors, using signs, and even building animal overpasses to reduce accidents. Have you come across any specific efforts or stories where measures were taken to protect animals on the roads? With their wild instincts, animals often appear out of nowhere, leaving drivers with little time to react, resulting in tragic collisions. In today's video, we'll show you some intense moments when animals unexpectedly encounter cars on the road, captured up close through the lens of a camera. Don't forget to hit subscribe so we can keep bringing you valuable content like this to help you drive more safely. Let's dive in. Which party would be considered at fault in this accident? The car sped off like a rocket, and it was disastrous for the sheep. The Jeep was traveling at 60 miles per hour, and with the moose suddenly appearing, a collision was unavoidable. As a result, the car owner ended up losing $5,000. In another scene, a car attempting to overtake was caught off guard when a herd of buffalo charged across the road. The aftermath. Well, it looked like this. I mean, seriously, how on earth did it even manage to fit through that? There was a snake risking its life crossing the road as cars sped by. Fortunately, the tire only grazed its head. Those who narrowly escape death often go on to live a long life. The Harley rider had no idea what was waiting for him, but what he didn't expect was a deer charging straight toward him. Holy cow, did anyone count how many times that thing rolled? Luckily for the rider, the hog walked away like nothing happened. Then there was the pitch-black night, a car speeding through the darkness when, suddenly, out of the shadows, an entire herd of over 100 deer surged in the opposite direction. Their eyes glowing in the headlights, their silent forms cutting through the night. It was like something straight out of a nightmare. Texans are advised not to leave the city at 2 a.m., as that's when feral pigs are most active. On average, there are about 45 such encounters every year. A Tesla collided with a deer, causing $9,000 in damage, leaving many wondering why drivers don't spot these animals in time. Fortunately, the driver escaped a serious injury after an overnight collision with a deer on the Southern Shore Highway near Bay Bull's Big Pond. This serves as a reminder that the government needs to urgently install signal lights in high-traffic areas to prevent similar accidents in the future. Stray dogs can sometimes pose an unexpected danger to motorbike riders. Look, that man doesn't seem to notice anything unusual at first. Wait a second. He's finally realized his wife is missing. It's a surprising turn of events after a collision with a stray dog caused his wife to be thrown from the car, all without him even realizing. In this situation, a cow suddenly charged up from the bottom of the slope. Before the car could react, the cow was hit and thrown out. A motorcyclist riding in the opposite direction was then kicked by the cow, a half-comical, half-chaotic situation. In the state of Maine, collisions between vehicles and moose make up 30% of all such accidents nationwide. Although the annual cost of damages isn't specified, just looking at the condition of the damaged car is enough to gauge the severity of the incident. A Ducati Monster 696 collided with a deer while traveling at 50 miles per hour. What do you think the repair cost might be? In this case, did the driver fail to see the bear, or did the bear fail to see the driver? The incident in Colorado has emphasized the need for building barriers to protect wildlife from wandering onto roads, helping to prevent potentially serious accidents. During a thrilling supercar race, an unexpected event shocked the entire audience. A wild deer suddenly charged straight into the racer's accelerating car. The terrifying moment was fully captured by the dash cam of the car behind, as everything shot into the air like an explosion, leaving an unforgettable impression on the driver who witnessed it. The collision occurred at nearly 200 kilometers per hour, but with experience, the racer handled the situation well. Fortunately, there was no loss of life, and the deer returned to the arms of the Lord. But why are there so many deer on the track? The bus was cruising along when suddenly a deer crashed into the windshield, and bam, it fell right into the bus. Quite the powerful impact, right? The passengers were freaking out, scrambling to find a way out. Each year in the United States, there are about 30,000 collisions between wildlife and vehicles, causing damage that totals up to $1 billion US. Bison, with their immense strength and size, are among the most dangerous animals on the road. Although they are fast and powerful, encountering them on the road is both a magnificent sight and a risky situation. When a bison appears, all vehicles must stop, reminding us of the delicate balance between nature and modern life. While they test a driver's patience, they also serve as symbols of the wild, showcasing the unexpected beauty of nature. This buffalo seems eager to test its horns. Definitely an unlucky day for car owners. Free-roaming dogs are still common in rural areas of poorer countries, and they always pose a potential traffic safety hazard. Fortunately, the family of 3 motorcyclists was unharmed. The car was speeding through heavy rain when, out of nowhere, a deer fell from the sky. After the intense impact, the front of the car ignited. The driver had to wait for 2 hours until the rescue team arrived. Kangaroos are also a major headache for drivers in Australia. They're always lurking, waiting for the chance to jump right in front of a car. Each incident like this can cause damages of around $5,000. This driver crazy. Now here's the prequel to this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to support us, guys.